So there I was on YouTube just browsing some dank, spicy gacha life content when I came across a specific video called Cradles meme / gacha life that went a little something like this. Hush. Now, as much as this new wave of gacha life content makes me want to retch my stomach out and toss it off the Chrysler building in New York City onto a nearby maid cafe, this video was different. I kept watching it, and I eventually found out the reason was because of the song in the background, which I would later learn the name of, Suburban Cradles, which was released on No Copyright Sounds, one of my dream labels to get on January 5th, 2019. And then it was ruined by TikTok about a month ago! But the song itself I really enjoyed, but the more I listened to it, the more I desired to paint the song another way, as the lyrics and the meaning of the song painted a much heavier, darker theme than the trappy, upbeat instrumental made it out to me. And so, that made me decide to turn Suburban Cradles into something you can headbang to at Lost Lands. Let's get started. So, just for reference, here's what the original drop sounds like. Now get out of here, you! That's about it for the preface. Let us move on to... After setting the BPM to 160 BPM, I grabbed myself a nice, hard-hitting dubstep kick, and then directly after that proceeded to hand myself over a powerful, intense snare. And then afterwards, a nice, groovy hi-hat loop. So altogether, my drum loop sounded a little something like this. After that, I got to work on constructing the build-up, so I made a snare build-up that aligned with the vocals and a trap snare arrangement, all together sounding like this. And then I added a riser for, tension and excitement, like the feeling of banging your waifu, only to wake up and realize how much of a garbage human you are! Put some drum fills throughout the drop too, please and thank you. And finally, to finish off the build-up, a drum fill before the drop. And that's about it for drums, let us move on to... So for the hard-hitting growl, I was a dumb boy and lost the serum patch, but I didn't feel like remaking the patch, so I just slapped it in here in audio form, and it sounds a little something like this. And now for the basses I wasn't stupid enough to delete by accident. I made this excision type bass right here, FM from B, the absolute balls out of it to get that screechy type sound, use the reverb filter, and all these heckin' effects, boy! And then I made this tiny little second bass to follow up with the excision bass. And when they're together, they create that seesaw rhythm pattern. Directly after I finished with the basses, I made this distorted saw lead. I just cranked up the unison and put the comms filter on it. I don't know, I was trying to remake the false eternity lead. Okay, shut up. I wonder what happens if I turn this knob. Oh god, no! And never, ever, 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 ever forget the sub bass. I swear on Daddy Riot, if you forget the sub bass, I will come to your house, literally bend you into a pretzel, and toss you onto oncoming traffic! Remember that there are multiple ways to sub bass, from a low sine wave to the sub option in Serum. The choice is most certainly yours. Just don't forget it! And well, it looks like we're done. Please forgive me for this monstrosity I've created, and here is what it should sound like.
I love everything. Fire spreading all around so bright, it's hard to breathe. That's alright.